Yo, I'm Jay Beershine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here for another edition of Journal Talks. Feeling great today. We got a lot of stuff going today. We moved a lot of stuff around in this outside area, so we got more space. Take a look at this. It's pretty dark over here. Might not be able to see this, but got some flowers there. Some mint. I think that's snap pea. Probably wrong. You can let me know if I'm wrong, but it feels a lot better to have those flowers there. I've been thinking about doing it, but I didn't know how long I was gonna be here, so I was like, maybe I'll wait till I know how long I'm gonna be here. But I just got my visa renewed today for another month, so I was like, you know what? Let's get some flowers, get this place set up. Set up now. We got a beat, got a snack here. Yeah, it's a good day. We're feeling good. I like sitting a little bit more outside than just in the doorway here. Nice and open. I'll quit rambling now. Here we go. Today, we're going to talk about empty. Here we go. Okay. So we have a Marcus Aurelius, and we have a March 24th gin. We'll talk about the March 24th gin talk. Jen is the owner of the apartment here, and the lady who I'm helping with her garden. March 24th was before I had actually met her, but I had talked to her on the phone. So this is going to be about that. Really crazy story. Where I was staying when I wrote this journal entry on March 24th was in a guy's parents' condo. There's a guy that I met through Couchsurfing, really cool app, never heard of that. Couchsurfing is an app where you can stay with local people wherever you go in the world. Very cool. And there's also a section of the app where you can meet local people who want to just hang out, or meet fellow travelers who want to hang out. And there's like tons of Couchsurf hangouts going around in the big cities around the world all the time. So you can meet tons of local people, tons of travelers, and make some really good, solid connections. I've found a lot of things through Couchsurf. I've stayed a lot of places through Couchsurf, made a lot of friends through it. Really great. Let me swallow my beer here. Okay, so I met this guy through, I didn't actually meet him directly through Couchsurf. I met a woman at a Couchsurf hangout who I later, a couple days after, hung out with personally. She took me on a bike tour of the place called Bangkok in Bangkok. It's really cool. It's just like right outside. It's still in the city, but you feel like you're in a completely different kind of more rural area. But it's just like right across the river in Bangkok. It's really cool. We went on a bike tour there, and this guy, he actually called the girl I was with and said, hey, can I come with? And he came, and then I met him, and he said, oh, I have an open condo, you can stay in it. So I ended up staying in this guy's condo for a few days. It was a beautiful condo with a nice crazy view of the city, and I had the whole thing to myself, and it was just super awesome. And such a crazy synchronicity, because like at this point in my life on March 24th, like the luck I was having just was like hitting me like a bundle of glistening stars, just blowing my mind. Anyway, sorry, I'll start the journal. March 24th, no entry title. Talked to Jin yesterday, who runs the schools up north. Super chill lady who has offered me free apartment and scooter in exchange for some painting and gardening, which is what I'm doing now. I said super chill lady because like we FaceTimed and she was just like chilling like back on her couch. She's like, hey, yeah, it's all good, yeah, okay, you're gonna come, okay, just let me know. So it was funny. And then it looks like I said in gardening, then on April 13th her school will, and then I stopped / March 25th. So my entry got cut short there. So I talked to Jen on March 24th through FaceTime. She owns the schools up here. She's gonna give me an apartment and a scooter, which she has, and it's been amazing. And then March 25th is like a little like line and then a new entry. March 25th. So yesterday journal got cut short. I'm actually in the apartment mentioned above, butt ass naked, grateful as fuck. Yeah, I chill a lot naked. I've never been so aware of my blessings. I've been acutely aware of the intrinsic ones, like being a beautiful soul, having this crazy enlightening human experience, but not so acutely aware of the blessings bestowed upon me. Yeah, so what I was saying here is like I was saying, the blessings were just hitting me in the head like a glistening bundle of stars, impossible to ignore. But I'm always pretty aware of like the more intrinsic blessings that we receive, like just the fact that we're alive, I'm grateful for, and the fact that I've been blessed with like everything that I have, I've been very grateful for. But the things that were happening to me, I was like, it was impossible not to be aware of them, and it would be arrogant not to be aware of how lucky I was being. It's taken a lot of surrender, presence, and faith, but wow, I have a beautiful woman in love with me. I'm living for free everywhere I go in exchange for help, which is what I want to do anyway. Money-making opportunities are falling into my lap. Yeah, so wow, there, I really let it have it. So I'm taking a lot of surrender, but the blessings have came for sure. I've had to surrender to a lot of things that I didn't understand or felt like I shouldn't be doing because of like just basically apprehensive fallacies in my mind of like things that I thought I should and shouldn't do, but alleviating the shoulds and shouldn'ts and just surrendering to my kind of higher moralistic ideals has just really opened the doors of heaven for me, really. Like I said, I got the woman who's in love with me and changing my life, and we'll see how that goes. And then I was, you know, everywhere I've gone for the past 3 months, I've lived for free in exchange for helping them, but the helping is why I'm traveling anyway, so it's basically like I'm getting to do what I wanted to do for free out of people's gratitude for me doing what I want to do anyway. It might sound selfish, but that's the point. It's like, how crazy can life get, right? But it's just taking acceptance, surrender, and righteous boldness. What I mean by righteous boldness is just being a holy fool and doing what I know, what I believe to be is right, boldly. So just going for it and trusting that I have the right aims and the right intentions, and it's all falling into place. And on March 24th, I was really into it. The money opportunities falling into my lap. I did a bunch of modeling in Bangkok, made like 14,000 baht, which is pretty good money. I mean, I did that in 2 days, so that's really good money actually. For like an hour of modeling each day, so like $250 a day basically. Crazy good money. And I'd never modeled before, and I found them on Craigslist, and it was just like super random awesome opportunities falling into my lap. But I had to surrender to that too, because it was nude modeling, and I had to really be comfortable with getting naked in front of the camera and doing these weird strange things that just felt so new and foreign and inappropriate. But really it was, you know, it's just like, that's another thing I realized. It's just like, dude, the only thing in life that ever changes is how you feel about what you're doing. What you're doing, it really is so irrelevant in the grand scheme of the universe and all the things that are going on. Like, what you do doesn't fucking matter. It just matters how you feel about what you're doing and how you feel about your presence and your actions, you know? And I kind of realized this when I was doing the nude modeling. I was like, yeah, okay, so what is wrong with this, or why do I feel this way? And then I was like, oh, maybe it's my pride. Maybe a prideful man wouldn't do this. And I was like, what the fuck's a prideful man got to do with this? You know, it's like, it's a complete apprehensive fallacies, like I was saying. So at this point, I was really just like lavishing in the idea of like this beautiful surrender. I'm young, grounded, and a fairly wholesome man. Life has blessed me so tremendously lately. It's really so wild. Thank you, I love you. Stay in the flow, take care of yourself. Bliss can only perpetuate whatever I create. So what I meant by this was like, sometimes, or almost nearly every time I've ever really been in the flow in my life, you can start to forget how you got into the flow, and you can stop the practices and the mindset and the actions that got you there in the first place. So that's kind of what I meant by like that, the flow or bliss. My bliss can only perpetuate whatever I create. So if I'm creating this beautiful flow state, then it'll perpetuate with my bliss. But if I'm creating this beautiful flow state and then I start to create something else, something arrogant or ignorant or less conducive with the flow, then my bliss will perpetuate that and it'll transmute into something else. So I was really trying to stay conscious of the fact that even though I'm grateful and things are working out, you still got to stay conscious of what you're thinking and what you're doing and how you got there in the first place, you know. And that's really important, because it's really easy when you have things going the right way to forget to be grateful and to forget to appreciate those things and continue to do the things that got you there. I think that's really important. Create love, opportunity, and growth. Those are great things to create. Love for others, opportunity for others, and growth for others, because by creating them for others, you will receive the same. What is within is without kind of idea. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a happy one. March 25th, about 2 weeks ago. Now we're sitting outside in the apartment, staring at some flowers, smelling mint. Got some amazing tea here. I've been making just raw ginger turmeric tea. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite teas. I used to use honey, but I'm just really trying to stay off the sugar, so we got a burning cup of tea here. I don't mean hot, I mean burning with the turmeric. It's good though. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, at least you made it all the way through, so maybe you'll like the next one, or maybe you can look at my other videos and maybe you'll enjoy one of those. But yeah, I appreciate you. Stay in the light, stay in the love, have fun, enjoy, be present, and try to create love and opportunity and growth for everyone around you, including yourself.